yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about it now, but it's very close. Soon when summer comes along, we were just saying it's getting warmer and hotter, and guys on the pool more already I see, and it's just that everyone's getting more colour and so on. It is just with the pond, it's going to be fantastic with frogs and all the insect life around as well. So it's just a small pond back here, and that's the mic is dropping. Thanks, Pete.
Yeah, what makes it Peter's Pond very interesting to me is because of all the small creatures that's around there, and every now and then you get quite a big surprise as well. Big creatures, big surprise, big creatures. Which was, I had an amazing week. I spent a lot of time down there. It's very nice because you're, as Peter explains it as well, you're far away from camp to let all the noise and stuff stay behind, but you're close enough if someone really needs you, or if you really need it, that they can call you. So I think it's a very special place, and it's going to become even there's going to be more and more animals as we get more and more rain and stuff like that.
It's going to become a busy place, and I was just thinking about two things at the same time. One is that we didn't mention much of it, but there's also going to be, along with the... Is it not working? I'm just telling you, just sound.
Peter's sound at the moment is having a bit of a problem, but I think we'll be able to sort that out quite soon. Just to talk a little bit more about the bits in Peter's Pond. I did the subject for this week's behind the scenes was Peter's Pond, and I basically it consists out of Peter just introducing it and exactly telling us how he built it, because he actually built it while he was on leave, or was supposed to be on leave, but decided to stick around. It's got a very interesting story, but I don't want to tell all of it now, otherwise no one's going to watch the bits. You're more than welcome.
Can you hear me? Pete, how does that sound? Okay, cool.
Okay, but you want to grab this or not?
Yeah, let me grab that. Just got enough to get cable for this as well. Guys, just a quick battery change and we'll be fine again for sound. What I was thinking about, sorry, we lost our trend a little bit there with the batteries, but is that something else I was thinking about that I forgot to mention earlier is, along with We Learn, which is going to be Pitt's thing, there's also going to be a We Chat, which will be very, very casual, informal, later in the mornings, all the times and things you'll know about them as they come along, but it'll be basically sort of late to midday, almost late morning to midday, and it'll just be talking about a few things that might be going on around the water. And thank you, Pitt. Here's your microphone. All's good again. And it'll be very informal. It'll be Tex and Rex or myself just chatting about a few things that's going on. So that's going to be interesting as well. And then something else, and that sort of adds into a bit of what we were talking about just now, that's going to be very exciting as well, that I'm looking forward to immensely. I know Graham has been looking forward to doing it for 10 years, is there's going to be the first live walk in the bush, to put it in simple ways, I guess. And we are going to walk in the general area. We'll still see the details of it, but the very concept of it, the fact that it will happen, is very exciting. We're going to go out on foot, and we've been playing around with the bits of gear, and Pitt's been running around from a technical side, and all the different aspects of it, and we are all going to learn together, and that definitely includes you. You're going to be out there with us on foot, and experience the environment, and see it from a slightly new perspective, but certainly experience it from a different perspective. The ability to take in your surroundings on foot is something that is very special, and I've always enjoyed, and I'm sure everyone else will as well. So that's something that's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm sure you're looking forward to as well. I can see
absolutely.
That.
No, we played it, as Peter just said, we played around a bit with the idea of doing bushwalks, and it's something totally different, and it's very challenging as well. But I think it's going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, no, I mean, and to say we've played around with it is one way of putting it. But like I said, it's something that I know Graham has been very excited about and thinking about for literally a decade. So it is something that all of us are looking forward to. And that's sort of, I mean, I'm looking forward to it immensely, to be honest. And just sort of getting to know the bush. It's a perfect time as well now, with it being quite open still. It's going to change quite soon, but that's going to be interesting as well from your point of view. You're going to be out there on foot. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I'm still trying to be able to. Well, I don't actually understand the area as well as I would like to by now. But yeah, that's something I'll get into as well. The more time, I think that's the only way you can actually learn it is by being out in the bush, and especially on foot.
Yeah.
You get to know the area a lot quicker than looking on a map or trying to figure it out on a map only.
Yeah, no, big time, and getting to know the environment, and maybe we talked about a few stories earlier. Maybe end tonight's thing relative to the walk as well. Something that a very close friend of mine, back when I was a bit younger than you are now, actually I was still spring chicken, 19, and Andre Klokker taught me a whole bunch of things about various things, about just a general respect for nature, about being a person as well. He was a great friend of mine. But what he did is one day he took me and another guy that had just started out as well, and we walked into the bush for quite a way. Pilanesberg is a beautiful place for walking, and I did a lot of walks there as well. For about 4.5 years of guiding, I used to take guided walks in the morning as opposed to drive. So I've walked more hours in the bush than I've done live drives now, which is a considerate amount of hours. So a great love grew there, but also a great experience, because you went sometimes 15, 20 days a month, you would spend 3-4 hours walking. But he took us out and we went onto quite a beautiful area on top of a mountain, a very big hill or a small mountain. And it was just a stunning area with a nice view around. And he just said to us, he said, okay, well, I'm going to leave now for half an hour. Oh, yeah, there he knows.
Yeah.
Maybe just here, it's a little bit far. And then Andre, and I'm going to draw the parallel back to the walk just now. He said, I'm going to be back in half an hour. And you guys must choose a spot wherever you want to. You can go sit. And when I come back, I want you to talk to me for an hour about a 3 meter by 3 meter piece of land where you're sitting. So 3 meter by 3 meter, that's about, let's say 10 by 10 foot. So it's about the area of the fire circle here. And even with relatively little experience, when he came back half an hour later, I managed to sit down and talk with him for an hour. It was obviously quite easy because there's lots of things going on. But ultimately, there's so much more going on around you as well. You know, there's a view, there's a sky, there's a breeze, there's little animals and grass and sticks and stones, but there's also so much more going on. And I think the point I want to make with the walk is, even if you don't walk that far, even if you stop, you know, my grandfather always said, why walk if you can stand, and why stand if you can sit? And then it comes to why sit if you can lie down. But what is just that, just being out there, being on foot, being able to sit down in the sand and just look around you, see a little bird land and hear the rustle in the grass from the wind and so on, that alone is a very special thing. So we're going to get out there in the beginning for an hour a day or so, depending on a lot of other factors, of course, and we're just going to explore the bush more on a different level, and that is something that is going to be a lot of fun and something I'm sure you guys will enjoy as well. I'm immensely excited about it. So without going on about it too much, lots of things happening this week. I'm sure next week, Sunday, is going to be a very interesting fireside chat. We're going to look forward to it. Hopefully Charles might join us, and who knows. Oh, and so many things to remember.
Yeah.
Simon's joining us.
Simon,
Speaking of joining, he's joining on Tuesday with Graham and Emily coming down, so there's going to be lots happening this week as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the evening. Huh? Cool. You're going to go now, Rex. Oh, and Rexon is going on. I wasn't quite sure if you're showing the time or something, because yeah, that's so Simon's joining on Tuesday, Emily and Graham coming down. Rexon's going on leave as well. Rexon on Wednesday, huh? He's going to go home, and so yeah, there's going to be a couple of things around camp, and it's going to be getting hotter on a daily basis, and summer is around the corner. I think by next week Sunday, sitting around the fire, we might have to sit a little bit further still, and it's also going to be green already around us. So lots to look forward to, and as always, thank you for joining us at any time with Wild Earth, and thank you for joining us around the fire. It is certainly a special place, and look forward to doing much more of it. I'm going to say good night. Cheers, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Cheers.
Which is